Hi, friends. This is Mike from Choosing Love Today. We're in the last 3 days of our Heroes Who Waited series as we're finishing up in the book of Acts, and I want to talk to you about Hannah. You can read about her in the book of 1 Samuel, specifically in the first and second chapter. Now, if you've never heard of Hannah, you're not alone. Most folks only know about her because she's the mother of Samuel, one of Israel's greatest leaders. But her own story is powerful all by itself. Hannah lived in a home as one of two wives. Her husband loved her deeply, but she couldn't have children. And in that culture, that wasn't just a disappointment, it was a wound, a public wound, a wound people talked about, a wound people judged. To make it worse, the other wife, the one who couldn't have children, really rubbed it in. Year after year, little comments, little digs, little reminders that Hannah didn't have what she desperately wanted. So Hannah carried this quiet heartbreak, not for a week, not for a season, but for years. And that's where her heroism begins, in the waiting. Hannah didn't wait casually. She waited with longing. She waited with tears. She waited with prayers that felt like they were hitting the ceiling. She waited while other people got the blessing she was begging God for. One day she went into the temple and poured her heart out so honestly that the priest thought she was drunk. That's how raw she was. That's how deep the pain went. That's how long she had been waiting. And here's the part that makes Hannah a real hero. She kept showing up. She kept praying. She kept hoping. She kept trusting that God saw her, even when she didn't feel seen. Hannah teaches us something that every listener needs to hear. Waiting doesn't mean God is ignoring you. Waiting means God is preparing something bigger than you can see. Her waiting wasn't wasted. Her tears weren't wasted. Her prayers weren't wasted. God eventually answered her, not with just a child, but with Samuel, a man who would become a prophet, a leader, and a voice for God in Israel. But here's the deeper truth. The miracle wasn't the point. The waiting was. Because in the waiting, Hannah learned to trust God with her deepest desire. In the waiting, she learned to surrender. In the waiting, she learned that God's timing is better than her timing. And that's the message for us today. Some of us are waiting for healing, some for clarity, some for a relationship to mend, some for a door to open, some for a prayer to finally be answered. And like Hannah, it feels slow. It feels quiet. It feels unfair. It feels like everyone else is getting what you're praying for. But Hannah reminds us, God sees you. God hears you. God remembers you. And God is working, even when you don't see anything happening yet. Hannah waited with longing, and God turned her longing into a legacy. So don't stop praying. Don't stop waiting, and keep choosing love today.